Today I thought I would shift gears from my last video where I talked about movies and talk about art. More specifically, 31 things about art. Even more specifically, 31 things hopefully artists understand. Before I was Anomaly, I used to be known as Epic Awesome Annie, and I used to make YouTube videos about art, in case you didn't know, and my most viewed video to this day on the channel is a video with 100k views, and it is called 31 Things Hopefully Artists Understand. It's been a long time since I've even viewed this video. I don't know what I'm getting into. This video brought on a ton of attention to my channel, and I ended up making 2 other sequels. This bad bitch is a trilogy, but today we're just gonna look at the first video. So first off, I think we need to mention the elephant in the room. I got Dan and Phil's name on my wall. I was always a Dan and Phil fan. I started watching Dan and Phil back in like 2013, and I have been riding that wave since then. Additionally, the Fault in Our Stars poster is really dating this video. So this video is 10 years old. Hard to believe I had to be 14 or 15 when I made this. And the big difference between me then and me now, minus the age, the weight, the relationship status, the amount of money I make because I work a full-time job now, and the fact that I am an adult now, is I can now say that I went to college and I do have a studio art minor. So I have a little bit more experience, education with physical art, like drawing. My focus was drawing. So I want to see if some of these things that hopefully artists understand hold up.
Hey guys.
Whoa. All right, right from the start. That sweater, the only reason I bought that sweater was because Phil Lester had a shirt with that pattern, a shirt with that design, that's the word, a shirt with that design on it. I also want to highlight not only the sweatshirt, but I'm wearing a Triforce necklace because I had to show off that I was a gamer girl, #gamergirl, and the chunky nerd glasses. Now those were my actual glasses for some time, and then I started shifting more towards circular glasses, and it stuck. But those are real glasses, and the main reason why I bought them was because they looked like nerd glasses, like stereotypical. I was one piece of tape away from being the stereotypical nerd. And I would tell people I have a short fringe when realistically, that bitch is a bowl cut. That's a bowl cut right there. People would, like, my friends would draw me, my artist friends would draw, like, little cartoon versions of me. And I'd be like, why the f*** does everyone give me a bowl cut? Because you have one, girlfriend. Because you have one. I could feel the aging of myself when I say, that looks like it's going to get in my eyes. My hair looks like it's going to get in my eyes, and it's going to give me a hard time.
Annie, today we're going to talk about art. Now, you may be asking yourself, what exactly is an artist? Well, an artist is a person who produces paintings or drawings as a profession or hobby. And yes, people don't have to just...
I did that all in one take. And you could tell I was out of breath. And you could tell I ripped that straight from the first Google thing that came up when I searched definition of an artist. You can tell.
Draw or paint to be an artist. People can create things on their own. People can create videos or take photos or sing. It's an art because they create things their own way.
Are you going to talk about dancing?
Using their own mind and heart.
You're just gonna make this all about yourself? I mean, you can't sing for hell, but you're gonna make this all about yourself? You know what? I want an extended cut of this video where I go into all the versions of art, all the different types of art. I need that. I need representation across the board for everyone other than myself.
That's an artist. But for this video, we're just gonna focus on the people that draw, sculpt, or paint. So,
whoa, Holy Trinity right there.
To you
Triforce, baby, Triforce.
Hopefully artists understand. People are always going to ask you,
Girlfriend, is that papyrus? Is that papyrus and in the most nasty color blue right now? I don't know. I used to edit with Windows Movie Maker, so my video editing skills were very limited. But like cyan papyrus, baby girl, that's what we're doing. You tried. It goes with it goes with your Phil Lester sweater. You're fine. You know what? That would be a change I'd make. The numbers. The number font, number color. Because I'm pretty sure that's papyrus.
to draw or create something for them. Eyes. All I have to say is the word eyes. Make one eye perfect and then the other eye is just done for. Like, you can't create that perfect eye ever again.
I don't think any of this was scripted, so I'm improvising more than just what the number, like the thing is. The list. There's a list. Anything outside of like number 1. People want you to make stuff for them. Anything outside of that fact is improvising. So we're gonna see if I'm truly a comedian. I'm on the I'm on the side that says no.
People try to buy your art, and it gets annoying.
What? People try to buy your art and it gets annoying. If you're trying to make a living off of it, that shouldn't be annoying. And if you don't want to part with it, make a print of it. This was before I had to earn an income to keep a roof over my head. This is 2014, 2015. I'm 14, 15 years old, so I didn't have to worry about bills. Didn't have to worry about responsibility. All I had to worry about was make video, art, school, sleep, repeat.
It does. Once a person finds out that you're capable of doing art, they're gonna ask you to teach them how to do art.
I got that a little bit. But I'm looking at it now like you can make an income off that. You can, do private lessons, teach people, you can educate people. That's not a problem. I'm very pessimistic in this video. And I'm only at what, 4 or 5? Number 4 or 5. Let's see if it gets worse.
Trying to do new stuff or learning new things to draw on your own is quite difficult. I just recently got used to drawing torsos. And yes, torsos as in nudity. And
Annie's coming out and saying that she had to draw boobs. She had to draw boobs. And you know what? Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be ashamed of it. It's fine. I think in my art class at the time, we were learning like body proportions. I just wanted to boast and say that I drew boobs or something. I'm under the impression that that's just what I wanted to do,
it was difficult for me at first, and now I find it quite easy to draw.
Whoa. I don't draw a lot of nudity anymore. I don't even remember drawing a lot of nudity at the time. I'm pretty sure it was just for that lesson, and I was like, you know what? I think I got this. I think I got this under my belt. I think I'm good. Look how smug that face is. You didn't know what was gonna come of this. You didn't know what was gonna come of this video. You thought it was just gonna be a couple friends, some peers from school. You didn't realize it was gonna be strangers on the internet.
Don't call me a freak. Hands. They're scary to draw. 'Cause now and then when I will admit, when I draw hands, they look like claws. They do. Like, no, it's scary.
Humble queen right there. Cannot draw hands. I don't think it's scary. It's just frustrating. And my advice to young Epicosum Annie is break it down into shapes. Break it down into shapes. That's how we get through it. I'm gonna pop a photo of a piece that I did where there's hands involved right here. Popping a photo of it. You just break it down into shapes, baby girl. Break it down into shapes. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Every artist has that one moment when they're doodling and everyone's staring at them. They just look up from their paper or their sketchbook and everyone's just staring at them like, whoa, you can do that! And you're just like, leave me alone.
Oh, I remember. I got that one down pat. Me and my friends, we would get that. Like, we would be really into drawing in class, and then we'd look up and someone would just be like staring, like, what are you drawing? Can you draw me next? Like, okay. Me now, I'd be like, okay, but you have to sign this contract that clearly states that you will not get offended if I perceive you in a way that you don't perceive yourself. And that was my biggest thing. If we couldn't tell, if you go onto my social media and you go far back as when I was 14, 15, I draw myself all the time because I know it's the only person that I can't offend. If I mess up the shape of my face a little bit, if I make myself look a little more masculine than I actually am, I got that a lot. I did that a lot, and I got that kind of comments a lot. I wasn't offended. What am I going to do about it? Erase it? Try again? Okay, here we go.
When drawing, having a heavy hand is the worst thing ever. You may be asking me, Annie, what's a heavy hand? It's when you don't draw lightly. You, like, scratch your notebook with your pencil. Like, it's bad.
Yeah, I can
when
understand
erasing,
that. My only retort with that is they have pencils that have a harder lead in them, have harder graphite in them. So I would recommend just doing that. Like, just starting off your drawing with a lighter, a harder graphite pencil. You know, sometimes I forget that I did art and I do art, and I forget the supplies. I forget the supply terminology. I'm losing my marbles every single day. 1 marble per day, and I'm on my last one. But my only retort to that is that just use a harder graphite pencil. And then it's not going to show up as dark with your heavy-ass hand.
Erasing, and you have those little eraser marks on your paper, and the tip of the pencil catches onto it, and you're drawing, and it just looks ugly. That's basically God's way of saying, good job, now mess up.
I guess. I think my thing was I was too much of a perfectionist. If I wanted something made and done and I wanted to do it myself, it had to be 100% perfect. Whereas the joy of art and the fun of it, in my opinion now, is not the end result, but the journey to get the end result. And sometimes the end result itself may not be what you entirely envisioned when you first started. And that's the fun of it.
Self-portraits are hard to some artists because you're drawing yourself when drawing nudity.
No. Self-portraits, in my opinion, are the easiest to draw because you don't have that pressure on you that you're going to offend someone, like I said earlier. We had to do a self-portrait, I remember, in like high school, and I ate that whole entire thing up. I didn't eat the art. I didn't eat it really. I didn't eat it metaphorically. But I had so much fun doing that.
Drawing nudity and having immature friends around you that just giggle about it.
I think it was more than just the friends. It was anyone.
You just get so annoyed.
Okay, imagine going to school and like you're walking down like the I don't know, like you're going past the lunch tables and there's just some nerd like drawing boobs on a sketchbook. Like, ma'am, it's like 11 a.m. and I'm just trying to get a burger and your graphite boobs are out on the table. I can understand giggling at that. I can understand. It's a weird situation to be in.
Having other artists compliment your work makes you really happy. You get that smile on your face and you're just like, yeah.
Hi. We have a visitor. Everyone say hi to Little Miss Goji, named after Godzilla.
I'm capable of drawing. I'm capable of drawing. Noses are difficult for most artists to draw. It's an odd shape on your face.
Yo, I just want to let you guys know that I busted it down. I literally was breaking down some moves. But it's nice having other artists compliment and appreciate your work. You feel like you're being seen, you know? But you didn't have to go do a little dancey dance on that one. It's okay. We got it.
Noses are difficult for most artists to draw. It's an odd shape on your face, in the middle of your face, like.
And again, with the hands, break it down into shapes, baby girl. Everyone say it with me. Break it down into shapes, baby girl. Break it down into shapes, baby girl. You were breaking it down a couple seconds ago. Break your nose down into shapes before I break it for you.
It's difficult. When asking your close friends or family members about your new work or your new creation, and they say it's good, just because they don't want to hurt your feelings gets you kind of angry.
That not only happened with my family members and friends but it happened like during critiques. And like I don't condone or endorse bullying. You could clearly tell when people weren't fully into it, when they were just like, yeah, it's good, I like it. Like, no, like, it's okay. Like, you can tell me what you would do differently if you were trying to make my point, or how you took my Goji, are you stuck on me? Goji, are you stuck? Are you stuck on Mom? There you go, Goob. There you go, Goob. Look, that's what Mom used to look like. That you weren't even a thought. You weren't even a thought in anyone's head.
I'm asking you to criticize my work. Don't just say it's good. After painting, you find paint in very odd places.
I found paint in my armpit once. Don't know how it got there. Found paint in my armpit. Don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I was wearing clothes, of course. I found it in the armpit of like my shirt. I have no clue. Let's see if I add anything to this.
The one time I was painting, I found paint in my ear.
Well, how the hell did you do that? Says the woman who found paint in her armpit on her shirt, you know?
Admit it, nudity doesn't bother you anymore.
I am very heavily leaning like towards like this is like the third or fourth topic I've brought up nudity on. I was 14.
If you draw a naked person, it doesn't bother you anymore. Boobs don't scare you.
Girlfriend, boobs never scared you. And they don't scare me now.
Most artists have that one song that they always play when working.
I don't really have... What song do I usually have playing when I'm working on a project? I'm definitely gonna say something about like Fall Out Boy or something. And you know, it still holds up to today. I love Fall Out Boy. Still love Fall Out Boy.
Some people, it's, classical music, while other people, like me, it's Panic at the Disco or Fall Out
Boy.
Rulers are your best friends. You can't create straight lines to save yourself. But rulers are there like, I'm here to help you, buddy. Art class is your heaven. Circles are terrible to draw.
Girlfriend, that was too close to the camera. Too close to the camera. And what is that lighting? I used a desk lamp. I used like one of those clip-on, like to the desk lamps. Something tells me I had it right on the tripod, so the closer I got, it was just like light in the face.
Or using pastels while wearing your favorite shirt is like flirting with death. Your sketchbook is your best friend, and it's also your diary.
I'm sure it exists for a lot of people. I still keep my sketchbooks. I go through them every once in a while, like my old ones, and it's nice to see where I came from. It's nice to see where you come from as an artist, you know?
Back on nudity, many websites want you...
Back on nudity? This is like the fourth or the fifth topic about nudity. Stop talking about it. You couldn't have saved this for the sequel?
Your work just because there's boobs or a butt. Most artists find shading very, very, very difficult. Someone can walk up to me and...
But that's the point of art. Like, you start something and it's difficult and you just keep at it, or you, again, break it down. You bust it down.
And be like, you must shade correct.
Yo, the scythe. I still have that scythe. It's so beat up because I'm telling you this right now. That scythe was made out of a broomstick with black duct tape on the handle and cardboard with like just regular, I almost said metallic, with regular standard duct tape. And I love that thing. I loved it. It was just such a fun prop to just have.
Or you must die. And
Whoa,
I'm
what
just
is that
gonna
accent?
Stand there right in front of the guy and be like, well, it's been a nice life. Love you all. Bye. Having a wet painting plus pets equals no-go. No-go.
No lie, one of my college projects, my cat puked on my drawing. Full on walked over to it. It was intentional. I feel like my Bella really wanted to just start something with me. I was trying to finish a piece. I think it was like one of my finals. And she just went and that's what she did. She was critiquing my work. She was being a family member who wanted to critique my work. You know what? That's what I wanted.
Hand cramps. You could be drawing a tree and you could be drawing the leaves on the tree right now and all of a sudden, no.
I still get that.
When you look back at your older drawings, you cringe. Oh, hey, look, my old sketchbook. Oh my god.
See, I think I was so, like, you know when you're younger and you're just so, like, anything about me, no. Nah. When you get older, you learn to accept some things about yourself. And one of them was, when you start something, usually you suck at it. And that's okay. Because the thing that makes you get better is practice. Little Annie was too much of a perfectionist. And didn't have to have to worry about anything else other than art.
You have a special place in your heart for the painting Starry Night. And
Okay, now you're just being biased. I love Starry Night. I think that's like just the stereotypical like go-to painting for every artist is like, oh, like think of a painting right now. And 9 times out of 10 someone's gonna say Starry Night, okay? Someone goes, think of an artist right now. You're gonna say Van Gogh. That's just pretty much a standard. Like that's the go-to.
Have a special place in your heart for that painting. What the mother of phospholipid bilayer is wrong with you?
I thought I was gonna actually say the F word. I was like, oh my god. I have a potty mouth now. I did not have a potty mouth at that point in life. What did I say? Phospholipid bilayer?
Have a special place in your heart for that painting. What the mother of phospholipid bilayer is wrong with you?
Dude, she's so nerd-coded. She's such a nerd. She's such a gamer girl artist nerd, you know? She's so quirky.
When making new creations, you put your heart into it.
I put my ass into it now.
You obtain a deep hatred for yourself when you can't draw something. That seems quite easy.
I mean, that's pretty much with a lot of things. If you've been at something for a while and like the easiest thing, your brain's just tired and you just can't get it, I'm pissed.
Presents are easy to get for people because all you have to do is ask them what they want and you draw it for them.
This is the same girl that was starting off the video complaining about how people were asking to buy her art and asking her to make stuff for them. But then I end the video with, it's okay if you know, it's awesome being an artist because you can just make stuff for people. What side of the fence are you on, buddy? You're playing both sides. You could tell I was running out of some things already. So God only knows what the other 2 videos are about because I don't remember anything regarding that. I don't remember anything regarding those 2.
If you're capable of drawing it. And that is 31 things that hopefully artists understand.
This girl needs to take a breath when she makes these videos. Like, I'm talking about it like she's not me. I need to take a breath when I'm doing these takes. I need to be like And that was 31 things hopefully artists understand. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Like, watch. I'm going to say it all in one breath.
And that is 31 things that hopefully artists understand. Thank you. Good night. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time if that man with the scythe doesn't kill me because I couldn't shade correctly. Oh, hey, look, my old sketchbook.
There's one thing about Epic Awesome Annie is that she absolutely loves using the slow-mo feature and the speed-up feature. It was all I could do. I had Windows Movie Maker. That's all I had. It was me, Windows Movie Maker, against the world. That was 31 things. Hopefully artists understand. I cannot believe it's been 10 years. And time is nothing but an illusion. And I'm all for illusions, baby. Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching the last video I made where it was just me yapping. Thanks for coming back and listening to me yap some more. But this time, yapping about art a little bit. I hope to see you guys in the next video. And take care, stay warm, and do a little dancey dance.